welcome back to my channel and welcome to round 2 of my declutter. It is still kind of messy in here, so I'm not going to keep apologizing because my life is a mess right now. This downstairs, I should say, is a mess right now, not my life. My life is good. But we're going to start decluttering. So I have the bag sitting here with the first 100 items that we did in video number 1. I recounted, there was actually 101. So I was a little off on my first count. There's actually 101 items. So yeah, we still have a ways to go, a little more than 200 things to work out of the collection. We're gonna get started, but we're gonna jump in. I kind of went through a lot of information in the last video, but just a quick summary. I'm trying to get rid of half my makeup. I started out with 600 pieces, which means I have a total of 300 to get rid of. There's 100 in this bag already. We're looking for 200 more. Let's get started. Alright, so I thought I'd show you a little bit of footage of what I'm actually doing, but this is what I'm going to do with each, basically each drawer. So this is my face palette collection. I'm just going to kind of go through these and see if I have anything that I'm not loving, or also things that are really similar that I don't feel like I need, or, you know, that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to start looking through these. If I find anything, we'll talk about it. This is going to be hard. I really love these products. Okay, I'm gonna put things back that I know I love. I'm not gonna get rid of this MAC palette because I absolutely love their blushes. This has got blushes and highlighters in here. I definitely wanna hang on to that one, so I'll put that away. Okay, this e.l.f. palette I've had a long time. I haven't reached for it in ages, it feels like, so we'll start with this one. That one we're gonna get rid of. This Ofra Glow Up palette, I liked it, but I don't use all the shades in here. There's only 2 that I can really use, so it feels like a very large palette to hang on to for 2 highlighters when I have a huge collection of individual highlighters, so we'll let that go. My Hourglass palettes, it's gonna be real hard to let go of these guys. I really love these Hourglass palettes, so I'm gonna hang on to these for now. I might have to come back and do another sweep later. We'll see how many I can get rid of from everything. This Anastasia blush kit, I actually did not like the colors in here very much. It's the Radiant one. I feel like a lot of these are too deep for my skin tone, so I'll let that one go. I have a lot of contouring palettes. Let's look at these guys. Okay, this is all of my contouring products. So I have quite a bit. I love this one. It was actually just a point perk, but this is such a great little contouring palette from Smashbox. Amelia's next to me. I know you're gonna hear her, but this one I wanna hang on to. It's great for travel too. This Cover FX one, I don't feel like I've used this very much. So I'm actually gonna keep this one. I think at the end, after I find what I wanna declutter today, I might have like a chopping block section. So this might go on there for like the maybe products, because I don't feel like I've used it enough to know how, you know, if I like it or not. So we're gonna set that aside. This Park Avenue Princess one, I really like this palette. I don't know. I don't need all of these. Let's get rid of this Pure one. I think it's really good, but I don't need this much contour. And of the ones I have, it's my least favorite. But I really love these 2, so we're gonna keep them from now. The Kevyn Aucoin and the Park Avenue Princess we'll keep for now. Okay, this I just got in a BoxyCharm. I haven't even opened it yet. It's called the Trip for 2. I don't even know what it looks like inside. Oh, it looks pretty. It looks really pretty, but those look like colors I won't use that much. So I'm gonna actually just go ahead and let go of that. I don't wanna touch it because I could give it to someone brand new, which I always like to do if it's possible. So we'll let go of that one. I really like this glow kit from Anastasia. I got rid of my other one, but this one I like, so we'll keep that one. These Clinique palettes, I have 2. Oh, they're real good. They're really good. I really like them. I love these cheek pop blushes. Let's keep them for now. Again, I might have to come back through. I'm keeping a lot right now. It's hard because I've already narrowed my collection down so much that it gets harder every time I do these declutters, you guys. Especially since I want to get rid of so much this time. Okay, this Kevyn Aucoin. It's like a highlighter. Here, let me zoom you guys in. I feel like you're a mile away. This Kevyn Aucoin highlighter, ombre highlighter, I don't use that. We'll get rid of it. This is a Laura Mercier palette. Oh, I love these highlighters. That's gonna be hard to let go of. I'm gonna keep that one. This one is the Starlight palette from Lancome. I have one of these shades, I feel like I already have one of these shades in a full size, and then this one is really too glittery, so I'm gonna let that go. That surprised me because I do really love that. This Anastasia blush trio, I don't use these colors. That can go. This Becca blush trio, I actually really like, so I'm going to keep for now. The Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, I'm going to keep for now. I'm gonna let go of this Tarte blush palette. I would have kept this, but I know my mom actually really wants this. She had one and used it up, or used a couple of the shades up, and has been wanting to replace it, but it was limited edition. So I'm gonna give that to her. She'll be so excited. I accidentally just dug my finger in this. I want to keep this for now. It's a little Natasha Denona palette I just got recently. I love this Love Luxe Beauty palette. I do want to keep that and the MAC for now as well. That's just a build your own palette for MAC. Okay, 7, 8, 9 items out of the first drawer. This is drawer 1 of 2 eyeshadow palette drawers. I put all of the eyeshadow palettes in one category. I didn't split it up by small and large palettes. We're just doing them all. I think there was like 87. I don't have my list with me right here, but there's a lot of these, and this is going to be really hard. Eyeshadow palettes I feel like is one of the trickiest categories because they're all so different, and it's really easy to justify keeping things like, oh, this has a different formula, this one has a different color story, you know, and it gets tricky. So I'm going to do my best, and we might have to make more than one round through here. This is going to be just like the first initial kind of some easier decisions, and then I'm probably going to have to come back and do some harder decisions. So let's jump in. I know these Pixie palettes are really pretty, and the formula is pretty decent, but I just don't use them as much as some of my other palettes that I like better. So I'm going to actually let go of both of those. I know for sure I am going to keep for now all of my Lorac Pro Mega palettes. I love these. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I love them. They're fantastic formula. It's my favorite formula for eyeshadow. I'm definitely hanging on to those. Yeah, I don't think I used this. I think I used it one time. This is a Violet Voss Essentials palette I got in like a BoxyCharm. Those colors, I just have those colors in a lot of palettes, so there was nothing like super exciting and new about this, so I'm going to go ahead and let go of that. I also want to get rid of this Born to Run palette from Urban Decay. I just really didn't connect with this palette. The first couple times I used it, I really liked it, but the more I used it, the more I was like, just having a hard time coming up with looks from it, so I'm going to let that go. Okay, this I'm going to keep for sure. I just got this. I actually purchased this. I had a gift card that I received for my birthday that I used to buy this Fenty by Rihanna. It's a neutral one palette. I want to try it out, so we're going to keep that for now. Okay, I love my little Huda Beauty Obsessions palette, so I'm probably going to keep all of those for now. The only one I could see myself maybe parting with is this green one. Let's just do that actually, because I think I do want to part with this green one. I don't use green ever, so let's go ahead and part with that one. That's hard because I love this formula, but the rest of them I want to keep for now at least. All right, next up, this is a very old palette. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, but it's like the original formula. They don't even make this one anymore. I've had it a long time. I'm going to let that go. And then I have some more Wet n Wild palettes. I bought all of them to test them out and review, and when they came out with their new formula. And I just don't reach for them. I think they're really good quality for the drugstore, but I have so much, and I'm not going to be keeping things like, I used to keep things so I had some drugstore to talk about in videos, but I'm just going to keep what I like. So these are not my favorite. I think they're good, but they're not my favorite, so I'm going to let them go. This I just got in a BoxyCharm as well, and I don't think I've used it either. This is from Dominique Cosmetics. I really wanted to try something from this brand, but these colors just don't call to me at all. They're just a little too bright. I don't use those colors. We're gonna let that go. Okay, I'm definitely keeping this Stila palette. This is the Mind palette. I love the formula on these. They don't get talked about enough, and this is an all matte neutral palette. I think they discontinued it, but it's so fantastic. So I'm keeping that. Oh, I love this palette. This Kevyn Aucoin palette's definitely staying. What else is in here? Oh, Soft and Sultry by Milani. That's an easy keep for sure. This Kevyn Aucoin little kit I'm going to get rid of. It's just a little bulky, and it's not really my preference. It's got all these nudes that are actually really nice, and then it comes with this little like liquid eyeshadow in there as well. And I've come up with some pretty looks from it. It's just so one note to me, so I'm going to let go of that. Yeah, this La Macaroon one, I'm definitely going to get rid of. A little bit too much glitter, a little too much color. Not for me anymore. I used to wear stuff like that. I just don't take the time to do it anymore. Oh, this Lawless, the one palette, I really like this. This is pretty new to me. I bought it not too long ago, so I'm going to keep that. I am probably going to let go of this. I did not think I would ever let go of this palette because I think it's really beautiful. But again, I think my mom would want this. It's one of the ones that she had that was limited edition. She's been wanting to replace, so I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, what do we got left? For now, I'm just gonna hang on to all of my customized palettes. I might consolidate these down to one, but I don't wanna do that in this video, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep those for now. Okay, so that means I just have a handful left here from this drawer. What's this Ace one? This Ace Beauté one is another one that came to me in BoxyCharm recently. This I have not used yet, and I actually do like these colors. I don't know, that orange is a little bright, but the rest of them I like, so I would like to at least try that. We'll put that in the maybe to go in the chopping block, possibly. Juvia's Place. I like their formula. I don't use these colors anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that go. Oh, this Marc Jacobs one I really like. This is called the Dreamer. I'm gonna keep that. This Natasha Denona one I bought recently. I haven't used it yet, so I would like to keep it for now. The Narcissist. Oh, I love this palette. I love this palette. Definitely keeping that. Oh, I'm keeping too much, you guys, already. I still have a whole drawer of palettes. This Ace Beauté one, it's so pretty. I really like it. I did use it a lot when I first got it, but I'm gonna let it go. This one, I actually really like this. It's really great for travel as well. I thought I would keep it, but I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. I'm just keeping too much right now, so that needs to go. It's like good, but not like amazing, so we can let it go. I wanna keep this Too Faced one. My mom gave me that and I actually really like it. The Smashbox Ablaze. I'm gonna let that go. Again, I really like this. I think it's really good. I just have too much, so we're gonna let it go. And then Amelia's got her hands on this guy. This is the Clarins little palette. Again, good, not great. I'm gonna go ahead and let it go. So let's count up what we're getting rid of from this drawer. 15, 16, and 17 so far. We add that to the 9 that I already did, and that takes us to 26 so far. Okay, my battery died. We're back. So I have drawer, my camera doesn't focus very well. I do apologize. Drawer number 2 for my palettes to go through. Here's another one. Kat Von D, you're killing me.
Yeah.
I know she sold her brand recently, so I mean, it's not like you, I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not gonna get into that. Let's just say, I really do love the artwork on this. I'm not a big fan of Kat Von D anymore, but I really love the artwork and I do really love the design. So I'm gonna hang on to this for now, but this might be on the chopping block, to be honest. Oh, here's another customizable palette we're gonna hang on to for now. That'll have to be in the harder decisions later on, I think. Yeah. Oh, this little Milani palette is really good, but I just don't use it enough, so we're gonna let that go. That's the Earthy Elements palette. There was some more in here that I knew I wanted to get rid of. Oh, the Kat Von D Shade and Light. I just not loving it anymore. That can go. This Athena palette from Bad Habit, really good quality for these. What was the website? I'll put it on the screen. I can't remember the website you get these on, but they're really cheap and pretty decent quality. The Bad Habit, I would recommend checking them out if you're on a budget and looking for, you know, to expand your eyeshadow collection, but I have too much, so I'm gonna let it go. This little Lancome palette is super pretty. However, I just don't use it, so look how pretty it is though. It's so pretty. I'm gonna find it a new home, so someone will love it as much as I did. I just don't use it enough. I think I can let this one go. I didn't like this one as much as the other Milani palette that I had. The Soft and Sultry was better. This is good, but I liked that one better, so I can let that one go. I love this Laura Mercier palette. This is the Gem something, Hidden Gems. Oh, so good. Keeping that. I want to keep these palettes for now from Anastasia. I just have the Norvina Modern Renaissance and Soft Glam. I got rid of a lot from her already, but these ones are my favorite, so I'm going to keep those for now. I have 2 Nabla palettes. I like this Dreamy palette best, so I'm going to keep that one, but I'm going to get rid of the Soul Blooming. The color combinations in here was not my favorite. Okay, I love this Laura Mercier palette as well. I've had forever, but I really like it. It's the Eye Artist palette. We're keeping that. I'm going to keep this other Marc Jacobs palette. I like that quite a bit. I've got 3 Viseart palettes. Which ones do I have? This is the Petite Pro. I love this one. So pretty. Keeping that for now. This one here is the Theory Minx. Yes, I love that one as well. Keeping that for now. This is hard, you guys. Okay, and then this last one that I have is the Petite Pro 2, I think. I think this might be the first one, another one that I showed you was the second. Either way, I like them both. We're keeping those for now. I'm not doing as good in this drawer as the last drawer, but that's okay. This Natural Matte Eyes, I really like that, so I'm going to keep that. However, the Boudoir Eyes, this one I don't use too much, so I'm going to let that one go. You know, this I liked when I first got it, but I have not used it in ages. So I'm going to get rid of it. It's the Tutti Frutti Dazzleberry. What's this one? This can go. Another Kat Von D palette. We're just going to let it go. These two MAC palettes I want to keep for now. The Too Faced Sweet Peach palette I can let go of. This Il Maquillage, however you say that. Keeping that. And the Violet Voe Pro, keeping for now. Okay, let's see what we got rid of from this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 from that drawer, not too bad. This is hard stuff, you guys. I think I want to skip ahead and take a break from eyeshadows because that was a little traumatic, let's be honest. I'm going to move on to blush. Let's just do it from the drawer here. Okay, so let's pull out things that I know I don't use. Sorry, Amelia's really being loud in the background. I don't use this Too Faced. It's actually a bronzer, but I was using it like a blush. I hardly ever do, so I'm gonna let that go now. Oh, you know, these little Wet n Wild ones, I just don't use those. Is that the last one I have? Might have been the last one I had. I feel like I'm missing stuff in here. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go. This is so hard. Okay, this one I don't use too much. This is a Sigma one that I got in PR. I just don't use it. We can let that go. Amelia's talking to me over here. It's so cute. These blushes, I liked one of them. I wasn't a fan of the other one. What do I have here? This one I liked. Okay, so this one was the Lancome Sheer Amore, but this darker one with glitter in it, I didn't like that. I can let that one go. I used to love this, but I haven't used this in years. This is a MAC limited edition, just a wisp. It's just a little too bubblegummy. It's almost like a blue undertone, and it's just a little too bright. So I'm gonna let that go. It's almost like a highlighter, like, yeah. Anyways, fluorescent. It showed up kind of fluorescent is what it was. Not good. Okay, this Milani blush, I don't use this one. It's a little too bright for me. I think it's just called Coral. We'll let that go. Okay, and I'm gonna start making a pile of what I want to keep. I'm keeping these two for now. Ugh, keeping these Hourglass ones for sure. I have one upstairs. I did bring a few things upstairs to use. That one is up there already, but I'll stack up the ones back here that I want to keep. I want to keep this for now. I just got this in a BoxyCharm and I want to try it. It's from Ciate. And then keeping my Clinique cheap pops as well because I love those. Okay, those were some easy decisions. This Laura Geller one, I don't use this one very often. It's Rosewater. It's just a little too pink as well. I love this Rockateur. We'll keep that. I love this Antonym. I will keep that. And the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, I really enjoy. So we're going to keep those. This flower one, I actually really do like it, but it's so similar to one of the Milani ones that I have that I'll get rid of that. That one. This Laura Mercier one, I did like that. It's just called Rose. I'll keep that for now. This Kevyn Aucoin blush, that one was really nice too. I'll keep that for now. I love this Makeup Geek one, don't I? No, it's their bronzer I loved. This blush was okay. I'll get rid of that. I like this blush from Makeup Forever. This Afterglow blush is good. I'll keep that. These Too Faced ones I like, but this color, not so much. I'll get rid of that one. Keep those two. Keeping Hot Mama. Amelia is just having fun next to me. I have a few different Becca blushes. I really like the formula on these. Let me just check the colors, make sure. Yeah, we'll keep both of those. These NARS ones, same thing. I love the formula. Let me check these colors. That one's good. That's Deep Throat. Ghoulie. Oh, this one I didn't like the color so much. I'm going to let go of that. This one I like. That's Orgasm. And finally, Sin. This one's getting old. Its formula's kind of changed on me, so we're going to let go of that. Okay. The rest of these I like, so we're going to keep for now. Let's do one more drawer together, guys, and then I'm going to do some on my own. So this is my bronzer drawer. Ooh, I like a lot of these. This is going to be hard. Okay, this Fiona Styles one, never use it. I'm going to get rid of that one. This Bronze Goddess, I don't use it very often. It can go. This Estee Edit, I don't know why I kept it. I almost got rid of it so many times. It's time to go. All right, I'm going to start telling you guys what I love. I love this one, keeping it. 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 Love these two, keeping it. Oh, geez, too many, Lisa. I can't help myself right now. Oh, love this one, keeping it. Love, don't love, this can go. This one I like, I can keep it for now. Bahama Mama definitely keep. Oh, that one is a keep. Hourglass a keep. This pure one is really good, but I have too much. I'm gonna let that one go actually. The City Bronzer I really liked, I'm gonna keep that. This Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil I wanna keep for now. This one is really good, that's Fiji from Sephora Collection. The Butter Bronzer, yes, and the Laura Mercier. Okay, so that was only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. We'll probably have to come back to this drawer. I'm gonna do some more on my own. Okay, you guys, so I just got rid of a whole bunch more stuff from all the rest of the drawers. So this is miscellaneous. There were single eyeshadows in here, there's lip products in here, primers, foundations, it's a little bit of everything. But when I added that to the rest of what I've already done today, so far I have 131 pieces total for today's total. And then of course I did the 101 already, so we're at 232 items so far, which means I still have like 70 to go. So I think what I'm gonna do is go in each drawer and try to find 3 things from each drawer to pull out. That's my plan, so I can get the number up a little bit and we'll see where that takes us. Okay, so as I mentioned, I wanna try to find 3 things from each drawer. So 3 things from here that are like my least favorite, basically. Okay, I have 2 of this Candid foundation. I'll keep the one I've been using and get rid of this shade that was a little darker. Okay, so that's one. This Tarte foundation, I used to really like it, but I feel like it's a little drying, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And same thing with this one, actually. This is a little drying on me, the Too Faced True Matte one, so I'll get rid of that. So 3 things done from this drawer. 3 things from this drawer. Oh shoot, I've already really narrowed this one down, so this is gonna be hard. Some of these drawers are gonna be harder than others when there's less stuff like this one. Okay. Let's get rid of the illuminating primer here because I have some other illuminating ones I prefer. Shoot, I really narrowed this one down, but you know, I don't need this many primers. I just don't. I don't even use it every day anymore. So let's get rid of, these are really similar, so I don't feel like I need them both. Let's get rid of the coconut one. I actually really like this one here, so we'll keep that one. And you know what? This Pores No More one, I just don't use it anymore. That can go. I think it's a great primer. I just don't feel like I need it on my skin. My skin, I don't have really enlarged pores or anything. So, okay. Oh, that was hard. Okay, next drawer is face powder. Okay, 3 things from in here. Did I skip this drawer? I think I skipped this drawer because I actually see some things in here that I actually think are going to be easy to get rid of. So, okay. Some I really love, so I'll keep the ones I really love. This pure one, I don't even think this is supposed to be in here. I think this is a bronzer. It's a mattifying powder. I don't need mattifying, and we're gonna get rid of that. That's one. This Candid one, I didn't really like that too much. We'll get rid of that. That's 2. And this banana one, that's 3. And while we're at it, we're gonna get rid of this Tarte one too. It's a little too light on me, so we'll do 4 from this drawer. Yes. This drawer breaks my heart. 3 things from in here. Oh shoot, skis. You know what we're gonna do is this Reserve Your Cabana. It's really old. I kind of hesitated when I was thinking I should keep it earlier, but if I'm hesitating, that probably means it needs to go. So that will be one. I have a lot like this little Josie one. I love this one, don't get me wrong. It's really nice. I would keep it if I didn't have too much already, but I have a lot that are similar. So there's 2. And, you know, this candlelight one, I don't use it very often. It can go. Okay. Woo. Oh, no. Another hard drawer. Here are my bronzers. Okay. This one I'm on the fence about before, so I'm going to get rid of it. It's the Hoola. I love it. Just don't use it enough. That can go. What else is back here? I really like those ones. This one I don't use very often either, the Too Faced one. Let's be honest, and they're both bulky, so they can go. Just one more from in here. Which one will it be? Oh boy. I can't get rid of this. Lexi would kill me. I don't wear it anymore, but she would kill me if I got rid of it. So, Milk Chocolate Soleil. Bye-bye. Okay, the blushes next. Another one that I feel like I really narrowed down quite a bit, so this is gonna be tricky. Let me check the colors on these. This color is not my best color, so we're gonna let that one go, even though I love the formula. This Laura Mercier is pretty, but it's kind of basic, so we can let that go. And then this Laura Geller one is actually just a little too glittery, so we'll let that go too. That was easy. Okay, this lip drawer, this shouldn't be too hard. I feel like I kind of skimmed quickly on this drawer. So, this is a color I don't really think is that flattering on me, so I'm gonna let that go. This pure one is super old. I can't believe I still have that in here. I thought I got rid of all those. That can go. One more. Yeah, this bright color. Just don't wear it. Don't wear it. Goodbye. This lip drawer, let's take a peek here. Oh, this color is quite bright. I'm not gonna wear that. This color, I have a lot of nudes. The formula on these CoverGirls ones are okay, but not that great. I have a lot of them. Let's get rid of another one. There we go, done. This lip drawer, this is my lip gloss drawer. Let's see if I can find 3 from in here. Yeah, this one I don't really love the glitter in this one. This is a, what is this even? Stila one. Yeah, I hardly ever use it. You know, these Urban Decay ones, they're just a little too minty, and so I never want to use them. So we'll call that good. All right, this drawer is going to be hard. So this is my eyeliners and brow products. I'm keeping all my brow products because I hardly have any, and I go through them quickly since I wear brows every day. So we're going to hang on to those. Mascaras, these ones are unopened. I put my open ones over here for now. I mean, I like keeping the unopened ones, but if there's anything in here I want to try, I guess I can get rid of it. Yeah, I think I want to try all those, so we're going to keep those. I mean, they're unopened, so they're going to be good for a while, which means I have to get rid of 3 liners. I already got rid of a lot of liner. Okay, and what can I get rid of in here? I hardly ever wear this. I just don't. We're going to get rid of it. I think it's super pretty. I just don't wear it. I've got a couple purples, so I can get rid of the Smashbox one. The Lancomes are my favorite. That's why I have so many. Have them in like every color. These 2 colors are really similar though, so I don't feel like I need both. I'll go ahead and get rid of this one. Okay, this drawer, I already narrowed down so much, you guys. I got rid of a lot of singles because I don't use them much, but I think there's some things lurking in here I can still get rid of, like this. I don't use it. Let's let that one go. This MAC one, I don't want that color either. And this one, I don't really love that color. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Crap, this is where it gets hard. Okay, eyeshadow palette drawer number 1. Oh man, 3 things from in here is gonna be so hard. I'm gonna get rid of this. This has a bunch of the old formula, Makeup Forever, and these are some Love Luxe powders. It's just a lot of miscellaneous, and I never use it, so it can go. This natural matte palette, I can let that go. I have some other all matte palettes, and it's okay, but I can let it go. I prefer some other things in here, so. And then the last thing I'll get rid of is this little MAC palette. It's very similar to the larger one I have, and I'd rather keep the larger one, so I can let this one go. Okay, my other eyeshadow palette drawer. Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Definitely keeping, actually, let's see this coral one. Nope, that's the warm brown. You know, actually, I can let go of this warm brown one. I used it so much this last year because it was in my project, and I kind of got bored of it, so I'm gonna let it go. These ones I want to keep though. Okay, so that was 1. So far from here. I can't get rid of these. Can't. Oh, I just bought this. That kills me, but I'll let it go. Dang it. That's 2. 1 more. Oh man, what is this one? What's in here? Is this MAC eyeshadows? I think this is MAC. Yeah. These are MAC eyeshadows. Oh, that one's Makeup Geek. This one is Chrisanna Ann. I'll get rid of this one. Okay. Holy smokes, that was hard. Last drawer. Face palettes. There's definitely not 3 easy decisions in here. I will tell you right now. Okay, this one can go. This one can go. Of these, you guys. This was gonna be on my chopping block because I haven't used it much, but I guess I'll just let it go. Okay, that's 3. Okay, by doing that, I was able to get another 43 items. So that takes my new total for today to 174, and my total for both days to 275. Oh, we're so close, but we're not quite there, you guys. I'm gonna take a break and go play with the baby for a while and come back to it. Okay, I did it. I did not want to spread this out to another video when I only had like 30 items left to do. So I went through one more time and I was able to find 31 more items. So I actually got one more than I needed in order to finish this process. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna put this with the rest and I'll show you how much it all looks like, and then I'll do my final inventory for you guys. All right, so I have not broken it up into categories and counted each individual category yet, but I thought I would show you guys my makeup mountain. Do you guys remember I did a makeup mountain video where I took out all my makeup and did this? This time, this is all going away, you guys. I can't even believe, I can't believe this is all just to get rid of. This is just craziness. This is why I've been wanting to do this. I could not use all this makeup. This is just too much, and I have like equal amounts still in my drawers here, which is kind of crazy to me. I feel like I will probably get rid of more as time goes on, but I'm gonna be so happy to have this moved out, you guys. So happy. So I think I am gonna sell a few select items on my blog sale. Again, these are gonna be things that I purchased with my own money that I can sanitize. So just some like limited edition things that I think are worth a little bit, just to recoup some of the funds that I put into all this. But most of this, like I said, is going to friends and family. So if you don't see it on my blog sale, it's because it was already claimed by someone that I know and love. Otherwise, check out my blog sale if you're interested. But I'm gonna go ahead and separate these into categories and count it up so I can give you guys my final inventory. Okay, you guys, so I finished totaling everything up. I'm gonna show you some footage of the bags and boxes I have sitting next to me because it's really hard to show you from this angle with my tripod, but they're all sitting right here. I'm gonna kind of show that as I am going over these numbers. So yeah, so you have something more interesting to look at than just my face. So, okay, let's talk about the numbers. So for face palettes, I started out with 31 and I am down now to 17. Eyeshadow palettes, I started with 84 and I'm down to 36. Eyeshadow singles, I started with 67 and I now have 22. For brow products, I started with 4 and I still have 4. I did not declutter any of those. For eyeliners, I started with 31 and I'm down to 15. For mascaras, I started with 19 and I still have 18. I only got rid of 1. Lip gloss, I started with 43. I'm down to 20. Lipsticks, I started with 70 and I'm down to 50. That category I feel like I could do a lot more with. I just need to take more time to like actually swatch them, and I think I would get rid of a lot more if I did that. Lipstick or like lip miscellaneous category, I started with 62 and I now have 33. For color correctors, I started with 3, I now have 1. Concealers, I started with 9, I now have 5. Foundations, I started with 20, I now have 10. Eyeshadow primers, I started with 3, I have 0 left. Face primers, I started with 20, I only have 6 left. Face powders, I started with 20, I only have 10 left. Highlighters, I started with 47 and I only kept 18. Bronzers, I started with 23, I have 12 remaining. Blush, I started with 53 and I have 22 left. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I think there's like 2 categories here where I feel like I could definitely go back and find more to get rid of. Mostly in the lip category, I feel like I said, I just needed to swatch them and then I would probably find more to get rid of in those categories. But overall, when I add it all up, that means I have 299 pieces left in my makeup. I feel really good about that. I think it's a good start. I still feel like that's a lot of makeup for one person to have now that it's not my job anymore. So eventually I will probably get rid of more. My next project, which I'm not going to film most likely, is going to be organizing this. So now that it is consolidated down by half, I'm going to reorganize the drawers and have things sharing drawers that weren't sharing before so that I can empty one of these out. Right now they're just, I'll kind of show you, oh, that one's nothing. They're just kind of like half empty drawers now, so I have a lot of organizing to do. That's not going to be a project for right away because this took me a long time, so I'll have to find some time to do that. But overall, I feel really good about it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this declutter. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.